To show you exactly why the younger generations are quiet quitting, saying careers are dead, nobody wants to work anymore, all that shit that you hear. I'm going to show you exactly why that's happening. My wife and I have been together for 7 years. In those 7 years, we came up the old-fashioned way. We have 2 kids. We really struggled for a long time. And we just now, after 7 years of struggling and sacrificing, got to a point where we're no longer paycheck to paycheck. She finished school, I worked my way up at my job, where we make $120,000 a year, combined household income. And in 2 years, we financed and budgeted things out. We can probably save around $40,000 for a down payment for a house. After 7 years of struggling and working our asses off and build ourselves up into this country to buy a house, let me show you what $120,000 a year, $40,000 down payment with good credit gets you. This was the only house available in our budget range, in our location where we live. There was one house for sale, and it was this one right here. This is what we can afford with $120,000 combined income and a $40,000 down payment with good credit. Our cars are paid off. We sacrificed, we worked hard, we worked our way up in this country to get to a point where we're no longer paycheck to paycheck and we can save money. This is what we can get. Everybody that is in the older generation saying, well, I guess you better go to college, guess you better go get a degree, find a trade, something that makes you more valuable to the community. Was it always like that? Was that how it always was? Did you have to be a doctor, a lawyer, an architect, an engineer to get a livable house with a very substantial income? My mom worked at Michaels. My dad was a pressman in a printing company. They both bought a house that is nowadays probably $600,000. At the age of 23, my mom worked just over minimum wage at Michaels, and my dad worked a little bit more than that at a printing company. This is what's going on.